All right. So yesterday we have seen that there are basically three different kinds of cloud services: SaaS and PaaS and EaaS. And I have described you what exactly it means by a SaaS and then PaaS and then EaaS. And we also came to know about one interesting fact that Salesforce is the only, is the only cloud-based software company, which is offering you all three kinds of cloud services, including SaaS and PaaS and EaaS. And this is what it actually makes Salesforce a bit ahead with every other different companies, right? Okay, let's now try to understand how exactly Salesforce offer you SaaS and PaaS and EaaS. Okay, fine. So when I was describing you what exactly is a SaaS, so SaaS actually first of all means software as a service. SaaS, first of all, it means software as a service. Now, if there is any organization which is providing you the application, their application, so that you can use it, right? So that you can use it from your personal use, for your business purpose, your entertainment purpose, whatever. If there is one of the organization which is providing you the application so that you can use it, we could say that this organization is providing SaaS services. This organization is providing SaaS services, software as a service. Now, when we say that Salesforce provide you SaaS, that means there must be one of the software, there must be some of the application that Salesforce provides to its customer. There must be some application, there must be. Well, yesterday, I have taken the example of Byju's and Ola and Uber, whatever. They provide you the application. You can go and download the application from the Google Play Store. And then after some subscription or whatever, you can start using that application, right? So when we are saying that Salesforce also provide you SaaS, there must be some application that Salesforce should provide to their customers. And we do have that. So what is the name of that application? That application is called as a Salesforce CRM. Salesforce CRM. What does it means by CRM? CRM stands for a customer relationship management. Customer relationship management. See, CRM, although is not just related to Salesforce, let me tell you, CRM is it's actually it's actually a terminology related to business. I'll try to I probably have some PowerPoint where I could exactly make you aware what is a Salesforce CRM. Let me just try to grab that PPT. Yes, I do have this. All right. See, what is a CRM? Let's first of all had a discussion on to this, and then we'll gradually move back and we'll come to that how exactly Salesforce provide you SaaS services. All right. See, what is a CRM? First of all, let's have a discussion on to this. CRM is, first of all, it's not just a technological term. This is all related to the business as well. I'm not sure, but in the Nagpur University, but I did my MBA from Pune University. There, my specialization was IT. Then when I was, I think in the final or whichever semester, I don't remember because it's a thing long back. But then that was the first time I got myself to be get introduced with a terminology called CRM. So CRM is more related to business. If you probably are, if you are a management student, you have done MBA or maybe a BBA or some other kind of management studies, probably you have heard a terminology called as CRM. CRM is what it's an automation tool. It's always an automation tool. Could be any software. Could be any software. Could be any could be a software provided by a different company. There are so many organizations in the world, those who are providing their CRM software to you. There are so many of them. Salesforce hai, SAP hai, PeopleSoft hai, Sugar CRM hai, There are so many organizations. ServiceNow is also one of them. They are not exactly providing CRM, but a product somehow related to this as well. But then there are so many different organizations. SAP is the most close competitor to Salesforce. Actually, Salesforce is the most close competitor to SAP, because SAP was there. SAP was there, and they were providing something called as ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Salesforce is providing something called as CRM. The terminologies could be a little bit different, but ultimately, whatever they are providing is a business solution. The application. What is a CRM in Mota Mota? What is a CRM? What is a ERP in Mota Mota? It is something, a software. It is something, an application that helps a business to grow, that helps the business to maintain, maintain a good relationship with your customer. It used to maintain, a good database, a good kind of business automations, right? So that is what a CRM, that is what an ERP is as well. What is the basic intentions of all these applications? Why they are being created? Why they are being used? They are being used so that, so that business, the process inside the business, they should become smooth, and everything whatever floats inside the business should be floated in a lubricated form. It should be floated smoothly. It should be, the decision should be very quick, the decision should be very fast, and ultimately it should generate more and more revenue. That is why everybody wanted to automate the process their end. और ये कोई बहुत बहुत नई बात नहीं है, हम सब ने, आपने देखा है, व्हेन यू गो टू द शॉप, ये बहुत बेसिक चीज बता रहा हूं मैं आपको, व्हेन यू गो टू परचेस अ मेडिसिन, राइट, you have seen they are using, they are maintaining the whole database in their shop. They when you give them prescription, they first of all go to their computer or laptop, and in their application they put up the entry about the medicine, and they exactly know how many medicines of that kind they are having in stock and where this is placed. So everybody is maintaining their data. When we come to a business, right, people are now, they are more reliable on any of the application, and everywhere now the softwares are using everywhere. So we are having a very large scope. You can understand that the market of software, everyone wanted to have an application. Everyone wanted to have an application. They wanted to, they wanted to spread their business globally. They wanted to, they wanted to make this supply chain a more efficient kind of thing. And so everybody wanted an application. The applications, there are different types. If you go with a SAP vendor, they will say something called as, we are having an ERP solution. If you go to, like, if you go to, PeopleSoft, or maybe you come to the Salesforce, they will say, we are having a customized CRM solution for you. If you go to ServiceNow, they are having some other thing. But ultimately, it is what? Ultimately, it is what? They all are trying to offer you an application. They all are trying to offer you a software which could help you out, to run your business more smoothly, which could help you out to generate more and more revenue, which could help you out to build up a good rapport, a good reputation with your customers, with your clients, with your stakeholders, with your shareholders. Everybody is trying. Everyone wanted to grow. When they do the business, they do not do it for getting the loss. Rather, they wanted to generate the profit. They wanted to provide their services, and they wanted that, I should generate more and more revenue out of this. If there is a software which is definitely help me to which is going to help me to achieve this goal, they are ready to buy it. So see, software, we have a very open market. Don't underestimate that this technology will going to be obsolete one day, and that technology will going to. I say, you are learning Salesforce for the first time. वैसे तो इसके chances नहीं है, because Salesforce, you will be going to know this कि Salesforce में upgradations कितनी जल्दी आती हैं, and you have to update yourself as well. लेकिन if I can learn something now, I can definitely learn something new in the future. That is my confidence. तो बस थिंग इज लाइक, यू हैव टू कीप योरसेल्फ अपडेटेड, नथिंग एल्स यू कैन. आप अपनी जिंदगी के आखिरी सांस तक आप आईटी में काम कर सकते हो. थिंग इज ओनली लाइक, यू हैव टू अपग्रेड योरसेल्फ. आपको हर बार कुछ ना कुछ सीखते रहना पड़ता है. यू हैव टू बिकम अ लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्नर. दैट इज द ओनली रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दिस प्रोफेशन. बट दैट हेल्प्स यू आउट, दैट हेल्प्स यू आउट व्हेन यू कीप योरसेल्फ अपडेटेड. ठीक है, यू आर इनटू द ब्रांड. और आप एक चीज समझो, एक डिस्कशन निकला है तो इसको लेके जाते हैं. मार्केट से कौन बाहर निकलता है? द वन हु डजंट अपग्रेड हिमसेल्फ. एंड दिस अप्लाइज फॉर एवरी सेक्टर. आप देखो, हर सेक्टर में ये फिनोमेनन एप्लीकेबल होता है. इफ यू डोंट मेक चेंजेस इन योरसेल्फ, you are going to be vanished from the market. आप देखिए ना कितनी सारी चीजें थी आज जो वैनिश हो चुकी हैं, कितने सारे ब्रांड्स थे ऑलमोस्ट हर सेगमेंट में, कंज्यूमर कमोडिटी बोलिए, आप व्हीकल्स बोलिए, ठीक है, आप हेल्थ सेक्टर बोलिए, आप कोई भी सेक्टर बोलो, द वन हु हैज नॉट अपग्रेडेड हिमसेल्फ इज नाउ आउट ऑफ द मार्केट. एंड सिमिलरली दिस हैपेंस विद एवरी वन ऑफ अस यार. You know, when we are a technological people, we also require to learn something new. We have to keep ourselves upgraded. If you have that tendency, there is no one who can, there is no one who can kick you out from the market. You will going to become a leader in that case. Understand? Okay, let's come back to the topic. What is in CRM? CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Customer Relationship Management. Now, this is one of the application where we help out. We help out the businesses. We help out the businesses to maintain a good relations, not just relations, not just relations with the customer. We help the business to maintain every process at their end very efficiently. CRM, you could consider it to be a cycle. This could be as simple as what you are seeing right now onto the screen, and it could be a bit complicated as well. It depends on what is the kind of process inside your business. This could be as simple as only this. It could have only 4 stages: marketing, sales, order, support, or it could be have 400, 4,000 different stages as well. So this is just a simplest way I could explain you what is a CRM. CRM, we could say CRM all maintain all of the activities right from, I could say, the right from the first handshake with the client to the final release, and then providing the support as well. If we automate, if we able to automate everything, if we develop an application in such a way that could handle every process of the business, right from capturing the lead to selling the product, and then providing him support so that we should retain the customer with us. If everything, if you are maintaining this with one of the application, we generally call that application as what? CRM. We generally call that application as what? CRM. This is what a CRM is, right? So CRM have different stages. It's all started with the marketing. And by the way, we all understand, I mean, it is not like कि हमको ये समझने के लिए MBA या BBA करने की जरूरत है. ये बहुत छोटा सा कॉमन सेंस है और ये हम सभी समझते हैं इस चीज को. Only the thing is like this is what you are seeing right now could be all the stages, they are documented, probably they are documented, or maybe they are in the form of a diagram, but ultimately we all understand what is the importance of doing marketing, why we do marketing, because we wanted to make an announcement of the product what we have wanted to sell. Without this announcement, you cannot sell a product. See, there's a huge there's a huge market open over there. There are so many people, there are so many buyers, but they don't know about your product. You should advertise your product. You should tell to them that I am holding something which is of your use. Come to my shop and take this, pay the money and take it out. So you must put up some advertisement. There are so many different ways a marketing is doing these days, right? Initially it was just like, पहले तो बहुत कम हुआ करता था, टीवी एड, रेडियो एड, प्रिंट मीडिया. नाउ रेवोल्यूशनरी, सब भूल गए लोग. Everybody is trying to come on to the social media. If you wanted to capture in that crowd from 16 years to like 35 years, there's a big crowd over there, right? Go with the social media. If you wanted to capture something for like 45 plus, go with like your print media, or maybe with the TV advertisements, right? So this all depends to whom you wanted to sell the product. If you have a particular age group, you should follow that particular channel of advertisement. So these all of these efforts, all of these effort which a company would take to brand its product is something called as marketing. We know that. This is not a new to us. And I'm not a MBA professor, by the way. I'm just telling you a few basic things so that you could understand what a CRM is. Okay. What is the outcome of CRM? Is a lead. What is the outcome of a marketing? It is lead. Whenever there is a marketing, then whenever there is a branding of a product has been done through the campaigns, through the advertisements, what is the outcome of that? Something called as lead. Now, what is a lead? What is a lead? We cannot say that lead exactly is a customer. We cannot say that lead exactly is a customer. But lead could be a potential customer. If you have a lead, if you work it properly, you could convert that lead into customer. And then it's a, see, the marketing team would only, the all of the efforts of marketing is to the only responsibility is to generate the leads. But this is the responsibility, the most important responsibility is onto the sales team. Sales team is responsible to convert that lead to the customer. They are responsible to identify the quality lead. They produce some deals with them, and they initiate all those discussion which is required to convert that lead into customer. Lead is someone who just has showed the interest on your product. Could be a single person, could be a whole bunch of company as well, right? So lead is just someone who showed the interest onto the product. We could say them potential customer, not exactly customer, could be a potential customer. So it's the duty of, it's a part of sales team that they convert it. आपको याद होगा यूरेका फॉर्ब्स नाम की एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हुआ करती थी. I'm not sure whether these are doing these days or not. When they come to India, and they were the first one, those who have been the vacuum cleaners, right? So people started criticizing them that India में तो झाड़ू चलता है बॉस, आम आदमी पार्टी झाड़ू. And everybody, they are having the women's are involved, like वो झाड़ू देते हैं, पोछा मारते हैं, and this is how the cleaning activities goes in India. You would not be able to sell the product over here. But Eureka Foop doesn't listen to all those critics. Rather, what they decided, let's improve our sales process. They hired the persons from India itself, and they have been prepared for two things. First, about the product technology. You should have every understanding of the product, every detail of this product you should know. They give them training about the product, technological training. And second, branding. Now how to realize them. बहुत पहले दूरदर्शन पे ऐड चलते थे यार, बहुत पहले. You don't remember this. People, those who are of my age, 40, 35 and 40, they probably remember the ads of Eureka Forbes. You know what these guys do? They put up an advertisement like वो एक पूरी फैमिली बैठी है, then some an executive come, वो उनके घर के कर्टन साफ कर रहा है, सोफे साफ कर रहा है, कारपेट साफ कर रहा है. See, three things. Understand that. Curtains, sofa and the carpet. और यही वो तीन चीजें हुआ करती थी जहां से धूल मिट्टी निकालने में सबसे ज्यादा दिक्कत होती थी औरतों को. आज भी है. See how you pitch a product to somebody. Let them understand that this is your need. बॉस यही तो चाहिए तेरे को, इसी के लिए तू पैदा हुआ है, यही वो प्रोडक्ट है जो चाहिए तेरे को, इसका इंतजार तू सारी जिंदगी कर रहा था. Let them understand this. They will for sure buying your product. And then upper classes started. Upper classes जो थी ना हमारी, we have three classes in the society, which is a bad thing obviously. Middle class, upper class, lower. What is this यार? We always, मतलब ये जो casteism है और ये जो categorization है ना, this is एक इंडिया के लिए अभिशाप है. This is just, ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है कि we always put up category everywhere. मतलब हम हर चीज में ना bifurcations कर देते हैं. We shouldn't do that. Obviously, there should be always one society. There should be always one respect to everybody. So, but then that class feels, अरे यार, this is something which I would also require. So this is how they pitch the product. Sales team का मजबूत होना बहुत जरूरी होता है किसी भी business के लिए. How you pitch the product, how you feel them, this is something what you required in your whole life, and this is something what you were waiting for. That is the beauty of sales team. उनके बारे में बोला जाता था से यूरेका फोर्ब्स के बारे में कि इनका जो सेल्स पर्सन होता है ना, वो गंजे को कंघी और अंधे को चश्मा बेचने की ताकत रखता है. और ये मैं अपने मन से नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये मैं उस वक्त जो मैंने एमबीए किया था, मैं आई एम टेलिंग यू दोस्त, वो जो हमको पढ़ाया जाता था. जब बात होती है बिजनेसेस की तो काफी सारे हाउ द बिजनेसेस वेर स्टार्टेड. ठीक है, आई टेल यू वन स्टोरी अबाउट मैगी एज वेल. वो आने वाला है, देखो एक जगह मैं बताऊंगा आपको कि मैगी, हाउ द मैगी स्टार्टेड, हाउ द बिस्लेरी स्टार्टेड देयर बिजनेस इन इंडिया. So it's a duty of sales team to convert the lead into customer. Fine, that could be the second activity. You should have something, a support for, you should have your application should support marketing, your application should support the sales activity, the automations, whatever is required for the marketing and for the sales. And when the customer, when the lead get converted into customer, they will order something, they will put up an order there where the revenue is generated. There is where the revenue generated, because he's actually paying some amount to you. But you should not forget him after paying. Once he buy the product, you should not forget him. You should rather provide support onto that product. So whenever in the future, if he's facing certain difficulties, you should be there to help them. This will build up your rapport with your customer. See, if you have a very strong support system, if you have a very strong support system on your product with your clients, you would not require to advertise yourself so much. Tell me one thing. Did you have seen the advertisements of BMW, Audi? Have you ever seen the advertisements of Rolls Royce? No, these are some brands. They become branded, doesn't require the advertisement. All right, fine. They are brand. They don't require the advertisement. Understand? Do you ever have seen the brand? Do you ever? For few of the cases, for few of the exceptional cases, tell me, did Maruti brand every car? Have you seen the advertisements related to Wagners or maybe Swift, Desire, Ertiga, or whatever the brand they are having? Do you see the advertisement very frequently? Probably you have seen, but I'm just asking you, do you have seen those advertisements very frequently? No. Why? Is Maruti that much a brand? We can compare. Yes, of course. Oh, it's a good brand in India. But all right, we can say that it is not having that much of the business like BMW, Audi. They don't advertise because they are brand. Why Maruti don't advertise? Maruti don't advertise because, you know, Maruti has a very strong support channel in India. And probably you heard about this Maruti, that wherever your vehicle breakdown in India, you will going to get the support from the Maruti. That's is what the Maruti. They built up a rapport with their customer. They are having a very strong support channel. And they see, they certainly don't require to advertise anything. It is their customer, those who make advertisement for them. So agar if you are not providing this activity, you are not strong in providing support, what is going to be happen would be like, you know, in simple words, आप एक एंड से कस्टमर को अंदर लाओगे, दूसरे एंड से कस्टमर बाहर चला जाएगा. From one door, you are, if you are, you know, you are putting lakhs of rupees over here to get the customer, to get the new customer, to get the new prospects, and from other end, from the other door, you know, you are losing the existing customer. This is not good for any business. That is why we wanted that customer should retain with us, customer should have a hold with us. And that's the reason you should maintain a good rapport. You should provide the great support activities to them. So kaisa, this is whole what I'm explaining you is just the different phases of a business. This is just a business, different phases of the business. Yeah. And when we have an automated software with us, those if you have any application who is capable to perform all these, who's capable to maintain all these activities, and you certainly don't require to manually maintain anything. All of the efforts that a marketing team would require is being automated. Sales team automated, order maintaining, logistics and everything, they are maintained automatically. And you are providing support also, that if that part is also automated. So we can say that what the product what we are using is something called a CRM. So what now, finally let's conclude this discussion, बिकॉज काफी आगे बढ़ गए हम लोग इस बात को करते करते, आपको समझाने के चक्कर में काफी आगे बढ़ गए. So what exactly a CRM? We could think now, we can assume CRM to be a software, to be an application that consists of all of the automation, that consists of all of the process which is required to maintain a good relationship with your customer, which is required to maintain different processes of the business, which required to efficiently deliver every activity of a business. If you have an application which is that much capable, we call it a CRM. We call it as what? CRM, right? This is what a CRM actually is. And what does Salesforce provide you? What does Salesforce provide you? Salesforce provide as a part of SaaS. Let's come back to the discussion. As a part of SaaS, when you are saying that Salesforce is one of the cloud vendor who can provide you SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS, and when we are having a discussion, if you are saying to me that Salesforce provide you SaaS, tell me what is that application that Salesforce provide you as a software, as a service. What is that software? That software is a cloud-based CRM. The software is a cloud-based CRM. Let me try to show you a glimpse of that. See, this is a product. This is a product, right? This is one of the product. I'll show you something else. Let me stop this. Okay. Let's go with 205 batch. We are developing one application. An HR management application for a company called Crown Global HR. These are what? These are the entities over there: accounts, contacts, opportunities, hiring manager, positions, candidate, banking, customers, right? There are so many entities over there. We are creating a business solution for them. Now, this product, when it is fully developed, would be capable, would be capable to map every entity from the client end. जब ये पूरी तरह से बन के तैयार हो जाएगा, so this product would be capable to do every whatever this Cloud Global HR में जो ये जो कंपनी है, ये जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, whatever they do, they would be able to do it from this product, whatever it is. चाहे वो एक कैंडिडेट का डेटा मेंटेन करना, या पोजीशन के बारे में, या हायरिंग मैनेजर अलॉट करना किसी पोजीशंस को, रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस इनिशिएट करना, रिपोर्ट्स जनरेट करना, या फिर उनकी बेसिक जो डिटेल्स लाइक कॉन्टैक्ट and how much opportunities has been generated, that everything, this product when it is fully furnished abhi under development hai, theek hai, but when it got developed, this application would be capable to maintain every activity inside this organization. This is what a CRM. See, we are developing it, we are seeing it from a different end, but jab ye product hum submit karenge hamare clients ko, and when they are using this application, so what they are using an CRM product. This is a CRM. This is what a CRM, and it's a Salesforce version of CRM. Salesforce version of CRM. This is a product. This is a product. I have developed so many products, right? For the training, if I simply include training plus my experience, I almost have developed more than 2 to 300 products, CRM products, right? For the training, you would also going to work on a project, right? A similar kind of project could be an HR management or some other enterprise management. We're going to decide that a little bit later. But right now, whatever you will be going to develop, and when you submit this to your client is using that application. What kind of application? CRM application. What you develop is CRM. Our development baad mein aao. As a part of SaaS, what we offer our clients something called as CRM, a Salesforce based CRM, a cloud based CRM. Why cloud based? You must have seen how I have the access. I go to login.salesforce, I enter my credentials, and this whatever the application I'm using right now, every entity. See, there's nothing installed onto my my what I could say, my device, my laptop. Whatever you are accessing, whatever this report, this chat, this diagram, whatever we are accessing, there's a URL for that. I mean, I'm accessing everything from the cloud. This is what? It's a cloud-based product. It's a cloud-based product. Understand? This is what? It's a cloud-based product. Whatever you are seeing right now is a cloud-based product. So basically, first thing, you should, if I wanted to summarize this, there would be 2 points. Point number 1, as a part of SaaS, Salesforce provide you something called as CRM, a cloud-based CRM. Point number 1. Then point number 2, Salesforce, जैसे आपको कल एक बात पता चली थी कि there could be so many different cloud vendors. Salesforce is the one and the only one who provide you all 3 kinds of cloud services. That what it makes Salesforce bit ahead. That what it makes Salesforce distinguished. Let me add one more point into this. Do you know Salesforce is the only company who provide a complete cloud-based CRM, complete end-to-end. Matlab every activity of CRM is covered under cloud. You always have a cloud-based solution for that. There are so many other guys as well. There are so many other companies as well, those who are providing their CRM product, like SAP. But then SAP is not completely on cloud. SugarSoft CRM, a complete on-premise product. You have to buy, purchase, and then install it. Sugar CRM, not SugarSoft. Sugar CRM. PeopleSoft CRM, a complete on-premise too. SAP 50% on-premise, 50% cloud. Salesforce CRM is the only CRM that is completely cloud-based. That means all of the activities, everything inside Salesforce is on cloud. You can see it right now live. Every access to this is from, see, when I okay, you just concentrate onto this URL. When I ask for anything, you see, you see the you see something is happening over here, right? You see the something is happening over here, right? This is what is that when everything whatever you are accessing, you are actually accessing it from the cloud. So first thing is like, as a part of SaaS, Salesforce offer you a cloud-based CRM. That to be the Salesforce is the only one who can offer you this. There are so many other companies as well, those who are into the CRM business, but they are not providing a complete cloud-based CRM. Salesforce is the one. First point. Second point, from the past 9 years, continuously 9 years, one by one, Salesforce CRM is considered to be number. Salesforce not considered. Salesforce has won this. Salesforce has won the award of number one CRM from past 9 years continuously. Not even a gap of 1 year in between. You can go and Google this as well. You can anywhere you can cross verify. From the past 9 years continuously, Salesforce CRM has won the number one CRM award. And that is what we are learning. You should be proud of yourself. We are dealing with the number one CRM company. We are learning a product of number one. We are going to be get associated with the number one CRM. From the past 9 years, it's very difficult. I'm telling you. 9 सालों में कितनी कंपनी आई, कितनी गई, कितने कॉम्पिटिटर्स पहले से मौजूद हैं. जो पहले से मौजूद है उनसे कॉम्पीट करना. Companies like IBM, Oracle, companies like Google, companies like Microsoft, उन इतने एग्जिस्टिंग जायंट्स जो लोग हैं उनसे कॉम्पीट करना, जो नए आ रहे हैं उनसे कॉम्पीट करना. अगेन यू आर नंबर वन and not just for 1 and 2 for the past continuously 9 years. It's very difficult. You should have an excellent product with you, and that is what a Salesforce is. You should also understand what we are learning, what we are going to learn, right? This is what a Salesforce is. Understand this. This is the beauty of Salesforce. So as a part of SaaS, Salesforce provide you something called as the world's only cloud-based CRM. Okay, that was the first thing. I'm having 12 more minutes. I can discuss about PaaS as well. IaaS would be covered in the next lecture. Anyways, what is a PaaS? Second, I hope it's clear to everyone that how exactly Salesforce provide you SaaS. Salesforce provided from by cloud-based CRM. The next is PaaS, platform as a service. Now, the PaaS is for whom? I told you yesterday the PaaS. Who is for PaaS? PaaS is for like the developers. The PaaS is for the developers. This one. PaaS is for the developers. When we are developing in product, understand, when we are developing in product, we certainly require certain platforms for this. We require some compilers, assembler, linkers, loaders, editor, debuggers, so many applications, software testers. We require so many applications for the development part, testing part. For building up a product, we require certain different tools. If Salesforce is telling you that Salesforce also provide you PaaS, that means Salesforce must give you a platform by which you could work and you could develop a product. Yes, of course, Salesforce do that. You would be going to know that Salesforce have two things, force.com platform and a database.com. Force.com and a database.com. See, one sec, just let me go to any of the, if I go to the object called hiring manager, when I expand this, I have so many extensions actually. These are all extensions in my browser, but you have to go with this only. When you see this, something called as force.com. Okay. This force.com is that platform. Force.com along with something else, database.com. What is database.com? You will be going to learn later. अभी मैं सिर्फ कह रहा हूं कि आपको दो नाम याद रखने हैं. दो नाम याद रखने हैं. Force.com platform, database.com. These are the two platforms by which you could become a Salesforce developer. So if you are developing a product, you must have something called as force.com. I am having it right now. You can see I'm having force.com with me. With this environment, what I'm using, if I'm developing a product, this is a product which I'm trying to develop for one of our client called Crown Global HR. If I'm developing a product, this is my end. Abhi CRM chodo. This is my end. This is my window. This is my environment. I must have something called as force.com. I'm having it. You can see I'm having force.com platform with me. This platform helps me out. This platform helps me out to develop the product. I'm having it. And there's one more thing I'm internally having that, and that is database.com. I'll going to elaborate that point as well. Don't worry. There's nothing that I will going to skip. Only thing is that there are, there are certain different doses, and that needs to be given periodically. There is a certain quantum of the dose that needs to be given periodically. Right now, I'm giving you one dose. Another dose would be given somewhere in the time. But don't worry, everything would going to be get covered. कैसा है मुझे exactly पता है कौन से टॉपिक को कहाँ पे डालना है. There are few of the topics जिसके लिए कुछ knowledge लगता है, वो knowledge लेने के बाद we can study that. But this is going to be happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right. So when we do the development, we would require certain things called as force.com, database.com, and that is available there in the Salesforce environment. So Salesforce, for their developments, for their developers, for product development, provide you a platform with force.com and database.com so that you could develop a new product, or you can make changes in the existing product. If there is something which is already being developed, client wanted to upgrade himself, we even could help them, right? We can make the updations as well. But for that also we require to have a platform, and that everything is being provided to you. That means the whole past service is provided to you by the help of force.com and a database.com. The mostly in the the mostly the development goes in, with the two combinations, coding and non-coding. Salesforce is very rich in terms of non-coding. You won't believe this. I'm actually being tagged onto one of the project with one of the very good organizations. A बहुत बड़ी organization. I cannot take the name because recording is going on. जब मैं recording off करूँगा, मैं अभी भी off कर सकता हूँ. There are so many big projects, but Salesforce is that much capable. Salesforce is that much capable that even big things you can do it without coding. So this is what the beauty of Salesforce. 70 to 80% automations, big automation, complicated automation, you can design it non-coding by using non-coding. You just don't require to write a single line of the code. There are only few things. Maybe on a real-time project, it would be somewhere around like 10 to 20% of the things that requires to be get coded. Otherwise, even in the real time as well, the out of 100% development, 70% of development could be done just without writing a single line of code. Salesforce is that capable technology. So this is what a beauty of Salesforce, and it's going further and further and further. Salesforce is trying to reduce the coding as far as possible. और आप और मैं, हमको हैरानी नहीं होगी अगर आने वाले कुछ सालों में, if we will see to that Salesforce has become completely 100% automated product and there would no a single line of code. तो ये हो सकता है because Salesforce is going through that particular direction. Flow करके एक नई चीज आई है Salesforce में. फ्लो इतना एडवांस है, इट्स अ नॉन कोडिंग प्रोडक्ट, इतना एडवांस है कि यू कुड डेवलप, जो हम ट्रिगर्स में लिखते थे, आपको बताऊंगा मैं अभी, यू विल आल्सो गोइंग टू राइट इट. वो आप सारा चीज जो आप ट्रिगर लिखते थे, आप टेस्ट क्लास लिखते थे उसका, दैट एवरीथिंग यू कैन डिजाइन इनसाइड अ फ्लो. फ्लो इतना केपेबल प्रोडक्ट है एंड कंप्लीटली नॉन कोडेड है. देयर वी हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड एज आई जस्ट फॉरगॉट द नेम, lightning data system or data security, LDS. Actually the short form is LDS. हम उसका full form मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा exactly. That is again a new product, इतना new, पूरा admin का जितना भी security issue है, that could be done with the LDS and completely non coding product. तो कैसा है ना, Salesforce उस डायरेक्शन की तरफ बढ़ रहा है जहां धीरे धीरे आने वाले वक्त में the complete product would be just a non-coding product, and you certainly don't require to code anything. And this is going to be happen in a very in probably next few years only. You and me will going to witness that. Every one of us will going to see that day as well, जहाँ Salesforce पूरी तरह से automate हो चुका होगा. But right now when you do the development, you have to learn two things: the non-coding part, which we call configuration, and the coding as well, which we call customizations. So for the non-coding, you have admin. For the coding, you have Apex programming, Visual Force programming, everything. But whatever you are learning, that covers under the force.com and a database.com. So Salesforce is that technology which provide you SaaS. As a part of SaaS, it provide cloud-based CRM. As a part of PaaS for the development of all those products, right? Salesforce provide you a platform by using force.com and a database.com platform where you can, by coding, by non-coding, by a combination of coding and non-coding, you can develop a product, a new product from scratch, or maybe in changes in the existing product. So we can do that in this way. Salesforce provide you SaaS and PaaS. By tomorrow, I'll be starting with EAS as well. By tomorrow, I'll be going to start with EAS as well. Okay, I'm giving you this command, and now you can unmute yourself or whatever you wanted to ask. I'm open for that. Yeah, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? My God, nothing to ask.
No, sir.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much for joining. Have a nice day.